Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge outdoor post light called the Bandit. This is the 345895. Awesome matching sconces. Check them out. Let's talk about a lot of details on this. The height of this fixture is going to be 22¼ inches tall, and that's going to be from the bottom of the collar, the part that slips over the post or pier mount, and then to the top of this glass, and it's a closed top piece of glass. Very, very nice. 7.1 inches in diameter, which makes a big difference when we're putting in LEDs. We'll talk about that in just a second. Lots of other things about this. So you'll notice on the page there's lots of mounting options that what you can put this on. You can put it on a 71-inch tall post. You can put it on a 23-inch post. You can put it on the 4-inch pier mount. And that's if you're going to be putting this onto like a stone wall or maybe a stone column that you guys are having made, or brick. That would look awesome as well. When you are going to put it like on a wall or on a column and you want to attach it to that structure, you're going to be able to see the bottom of the flange here, and that's the application where you're going to order, or want to order most likely, the cover cap that's going to slide over this and hide all that, so it's a nice clean look. If you're going to be putting this into the ground, like into your yard or into a gravel or mulchy area, and you're putting it below grade, you're going to end up, well, let's bring it back for a second. You're going to end up digging a little hole, putting in some Quikrete. This is going to come when you order these attachments like the post or whatever. It's going to come with a piece of paper that's a template. You're going to put that over the concrete, and it's going to show you where you have to put these J-bolts. You're going to have 4 of these, and they're going to go into and just sink into that concrete with the head showing. And then after everything is cured is when you're going to take whatever you're going to be putting onto it. And you'll notice the flange on the bottom has those 4 holes, 5 by 5 by 5. They're going to slide right over the J-bolt, and then you're going to attach it with the nut that's on top. One way to show you a lot of this, in detail easily is to look at the install instructions right now. And how we're going to do that, if you're on the page for this on our site, HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on the left-hand side of your screen in the red tabs. Look over there, excuse me. You're going to see a PDF. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF, way over there on the left, midway down. Open that up. It's going to show you a lot of good information. It's going to show you a full parts list, how the glass goes on, which is just sliding it down, but it's going to show you the whole application of the bottom of this and the flange and how it goes into whatever you guys are doing. Very, very simple. Okay, you can also order this if you guys already have a 3-inch outside diameter post, like in black, I would imagine. You can order this special with a special collar just to slide over what you already have, so you wouldn't have to order any of this stuff. Just something to keep in mind. It's listed as a locally purchased, on our website. So there you go. Let's talk about what's going on inside of this. It's going to be using Hubbardton Forge's medium base porcelain socket, screw-in bulb, very, very easy. You can go up to 150 watts for an incandescent bulb if you still are doing incandescent bulbs. You can do a fluorescent too, but nobody is really doing those. Some people are still doing these. And these dim, obviously, but so do these. And LEDs are really the way to go. You can put in whatever your little heart desires with LEDs. Your only limit is what can get into the glass. And I have the glass here, and we can see the bottom of this guy is huge. So this is a lot of space to put whatever LED you guys want to put in. And there's really no limit because they don't generate much heat, and they don't use a lot of electricity, and heat is the only thing that's your limit. So this is an A21 light bulb. That's the size of it. This is an A19. Remember I showed you the incandescent a minute ago? That's an A19 as well. So A21 is just a little bit bigger. You can find this at your local hardware store. I found it at mine in Vermont in the middle of nowhere. So if I can find it, you can find it. So you can also find these on the internet, big box stores, all over the place. You can choose the color temperature you guys buy. I like the warmth of an incandescent bulb. That's going to be 3,000 Kelvin. You may elect to like the whiter outdoor light. That's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin. It's really up to you. And then, I can find this A21 bulb up to 150 watt equivalent out there in the world. I've seen them out there. I have found these up to 100 watt equivalent. You just have to do your homework and kind of buy what you guys want to buy. It's also a dimmable fixture. If you're going to be putting this around the pool and you want to dim it down when you're having a party or something like that, feel free to do that. Just buy a dimmable LED and you're good to go. If you guys are in the beautiful sunny state of California and you are pulling permits and the nice building inspector is going to come out and hassle you, then he may or she may elect to have you do this. It's a GU24 socket setup. So GU24 is going to lock you into doing a GU24 bulb, so you cannot do one of these non-green bulbs, the old incandescents, and you can get this as a special order from us. The other people that are going to be getting these kind of things are going to be people that are building a LEED certified building, LEED, and that's going to be you or someone else who's doing this for the tax credits for energy, and that's going to lock you into this as well. So we have you covered across the board. If you're not pulling permits in the state of California or not building a LEED certified building, or the incandescent version of it, put in a big whopping LED like this A21, and you're going to be golden, good to go. Okay? So I want to touch on Hubbardton Forge's glass for just a second. Hubbardton Forge's opal glass is not just another piece of white glass. This is actually hand-blown glass. All of their glass is hand-blown. And to begin with, it's actually a clear piece of glass to start with. And then they come in, they blow a second layer on the inside of white glass. Then they come back and they do a third step where they sandblast the entire outside. So you'll notice when you get these in your hands, they actually have layers of glass on them on the end. You can see them on these two pieces. And it gives it this really soft, semi-transparent, kind of milky quality. It's a soft glowing piece. Really, really pretty. You know, they're really obsessed about details at Hubbardton Forge, and a lot of people don't. I don't think they appreciate it out in the world, but you appreciate it because that's why you guys are here watching this video. There you go. Let's talk about something else. Same kind of idea. They only use aircraft-grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture. And they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over on the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. we can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.